What's up? It's been a minute. Kind of took a break from trading for a couple days with everything going on in the world, uh, with the tariffs and all that stuff. I'm doing some back testing and stuff. I haven't been able to live stream lately, so we are back trading, which is exciting. Um, didn't pass my. Hold on, I got to blow my nose. I didn't pass my top step. It's really difficult trading conditions, and then I realized how much of a plan that I had was not put together. So I think I'm going to go back to demo again and then actually work on my trading model and rules a little bit more. Um, Looking back at my notes, I realized that I didn't have quite as much of a plan as I thought I did have. So that's what we're gonna do. Hold on here. But what I have found out was something interesting that I would like to use. We can measure out the yesterday's high to yesterday's low. Oh, shoot, that's nice right here. And we can kind of get these areas of interest. So like the 50% level, once it hits that area, we're looking for a breaker block and seeing if we can get a short. And then once it hits, it depends on the narrative as well, if we're bullish or bearish. But usually you can get somewhat of a short term, if not short term retracement down to a level, which is good. It's not a guarantee, but usually if we get a breaker up here somewhere, we can get a good short term retracement, taking out a sell side before going higher or lower, depending, like I said, on the narrative. But that in. All right. So trading around the 75% level of yesterday's range, which is at a premium. Then let's look at the overall picture here. We have a little bit of this gap left down here as well. So we might want to come back and fill that in to a premium and then see if we could fill that in. It's almost 10 o'clock. Let's see. That is yesterday was Monday, so today is a Tuesday. Still available. We're trading below the new week opening gap. We did wick above it here. and then traded lower. We should see, usually this would continue throughout Wednesday. We're trading below that midweek opening gap, or we could be in consolidation. But my plan would be to see that come back up into a premium, and then see if we can get a rejection off that, going lower. Excuse me. So we got some good sell side down here at these levels as well. Structure is still bullish, I mean bearish structurally.
Right. Yes.
Do you think this is actually, so we had this bear run up here breaking this structure. So right now what we're trading in is this range here. And we dip below into that 62%, around 62%, and then we are trading higher. I'm gonna wait to see what happens around this new week opening gap. If we fill it up, then we could look for buy sides up here for the rest of the week. But right now, either we're going to break down and go for this, start attacking the lower end of the range. But the fact that we had a lot of consolidation here, just trading inside this this range here, kind of leads me to believe that the market at this particular point could still go higher, start moving bullishly. Had a good breaker at this level.
But then I don't want to talk.
I just want to fix this. All right, 10 o'clock is coming around here, so we have a this is our morning session range, that high to that low. See what if we get a fair value gap at the 10 o'clock, 10 to 10:30. Might have a potential breaker here. We break below that, and then we can see it retrace.
Because we still have a lot of sleep after a big day. Dada!
Mm-hmm.
I was already done. I don't want to.
Oh, bless me.
Changed.
Excuse me. Got our first percentage fair value gap here at the 10 to 10. 10 o'clock to 10:10 macro. We broke below it. See if we can get up back into here. Collected some buy orders there. Minor buy side here. Let's see if we can get it up. Take those orders, take them up higher, and then see if we can drop it. Mm.
Open eye that. Talking to trees helps them grow.
Mm-hmm.
He's outside having a conversation with the people mulberry.
Oh, really? Take a sell here. This is the 4-hour candle that's developing right now. this 10 o'clock here.
I'm sitting.
Wait until
What is it, Benai? Probably shouldn't have taken a trade there, but it's okay.
You hit the tree and they're trading.
No, I didn't hit a tree. Could be a consolidating hour. We do have quite the big range from 9 to 10. So we could find some consolidation here. And then see if we can get a good bounce up into this new week opening gap, maybe even taking out yesterday's high. Even though I'm not a breakout trader, I still like to put these lines on to kind of measure if we're going to go into consolidation. But I still like to trade the levels like that. Since we colored out the lines outside of this, we did respect this for value gap here. I think we so kind of going up and down over this 10 o'clock. I would like to see it respect this one, this inversion, more than that one there. That one's not as significant to me as the first presented for value gap at 10 o'clock. So I think we could see some kind of consolidation in price. So for this hour, we'd probably want to sit on our hands, or at least for me. Just above. We are back now over that fair value gap at 10 o'clock. We broke above it, we wake down into the consequent encroachment of that, and now I think we're gonna see it run up to that new week opening gap, up to yesterday's high. We'll see. This is where like a breakout trader would be happy to see, and this would be, it would work out. Alright, I think I'm done for the day. Going to, I think what I'm going to do, even though today wasn't a bad day, I actually never finished, quite honestly, all of ICT's the mentorship. I finished everything else. I think I'm going to actually go through that once again, all of his stuff, take notes. I think over the period of time, since trading his stuff after watching his courses and stuff like that, I think I need to go through all of the mentorship. I think I got a little angsty as far as like I've already went through this and wanting to trade right away instead of being patient with the process. But I think even though I didn't watch all of it, I do think that finding things out for myself was very beneficial, as far as like the way I read price action, and even just the breaker block, using those as my primary model. Not saying that I take a trade off the breaker block, but as a form of market structure shift, and including that has really helped. And I think going into the charts and just kind of working it out myself has really been good. I do think I'm at a point where I do think I'm at a point where if I work out this model, I could be profitable. But I do think I think for reassurance sake, I need to back test more, and then also I need to go through his content again some more, and then there is some stuff in his charter content as well that kind of made me realize that my trading plan has some holes in it, and I need to work out those holes in my trading plan to yeah, so I can have more algorithmic based trading, and like from a human point standpoint, instead of like a computer doing it. I have to have those set of rules to make it more streamlined. I do have some rules, but I think one, I'm human, so I sometimes don't follow those rules, and secondly, yeah, secondly, I don't forget what I was gonna say, but yeah. So I think that's what I'm gonna go to do instead of trading in the mornings. I'm gonna go back through some of his mentorship stuff, and then I think I'm pretty confident about some of the model that I have right now as far as looking at the daily range, discount and premium levels. So like from here to there, that was yesterday's range. And you can see like the 50%, once I hit that, we had a rejection, taking out a short-term sell side. We had accumulation below here, below the 50%. We broke above it. We had some more accumulation here, and then we kept above the 50% now, and then we rode up to the 75. We had it test that 75 level right there. Right here. We actually did form a, see if it took out that low. No, it didn't take out that low anyways. We had it close above. We had a market order flow shift right here. We had the bullish, well, this right here would have been a bearish order block. We closed above that here, so making a market structure shift, or not a shift of structure, because structure is bullish. We just had a continuation of structure around this 70%, 75% level of yesterday's range. So these key areas provide a lot of interesting trades around these areas. Even it can be inversely, or it can be, as resistance or support. Resistance turn support. So but it's interesting because like for example, right up here, the 25% kind of marked it out right here, and then right here is the 25% of yesterday's range. So it would be, I need to invert this. This is supposed to be the 75, but oh good. Did you clean the yard?
Yeah.
Oh good. Thank you.
Just will you not in the forest or under the trampoline? Because I know you can't get, because the lawnmower can't get to sand and under the trampoline.
Okay, right. All right, thank you. But yeah, I think using these levels to kind of work out a model, paired with, I just needed some more things to pair my trading with. I think so. Pairing with like a breaker, using a breaker for the actual shift of structure. As far as if we're in a bullish trend, we use a little breaker. We can take a short-term scalp down to a sell side, or sometimes even down to back to that level. For example, like right here, we had this 50%. It traded above the 50% here. We had displacement above that. It had accumulation back down to that level. And then when we take a trade, since we're bullish, we can start aiming for the next level, which would be the 75% level up here. And it so happens to have some buy side up here. But we could even not even look for that buy side, just aim for that level. Or that level paired with buy side makes it, more higher probability. But so we took out that level, and then now we are trading off that, so now we can probably aim up for that high, yesterday's high, which it's trading to that pretty nicely up to here. You can see it's kind of forming around, forming a very nice bullish run up to that high. So it can even help you get, at least I'm hoping that this will help me gain some clarity in bias and short-term bias, as it is respecting the levels that are marked out. So we're traded above this should be inverted. Hold on. Says it's respecting the these levels as we traded above it. We can use them as kind of like areas of support, and then if we break below it and find support below it, then it's likely that we will start to go towards the lower or towards the bottom, or taking out the yesterday's low or yesterday's high. We can kind of anticipate trading above 50%. We can anticipate it going toward the high. Trading below the 50% forming structure, we can anticipate it going lower. Again, that is with the narrative of the day, and all that stuff, like just finding the narrative of the week and where are we trading at in the week. Because if we look at the weekly, if we look at the, let's see where we're at here. If we, let's see, hold on. I think it was the daily I was looking at. Yeah, if we look at the daily here, traded down into this order block here, and we're actually respecting the 50%, or around that 50% area of the of this order block's wick. Now we are rejecting higher, and we might break. If we break yesterday's high, get a good firm break, I think we could go up to this buy side for towards Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I think we could be bullish for the rest of the time. If we don't, if we test this new week opening gap and break down lower, then we could see this sell side being taken out. But right now we're at a discount area as far as the overall daily chart. We're in a discount area, so I think we could see it going higher to this buy side, or consolidating for a while and then making a decision. So that's kind of what the analysis looks like. All right, well, it was a fun time, and we will catch you guys in the next stream. I don't know if I might even stream myself watching the ICT content and leaving commentary on what I found in that. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. I might not stream for a couple of weeks and really work out my model a little bit better, and some more confluences and maybe some more tools to help me gain bias and stuff like that. I do have a pretty good set of tools that I'm using right now, as far as like the new day opening gap and all those things. But yeah. All right, hope you guys have a lovely day and stay profitable.